You know what we gonna do?
What the f*** you talking about, gun? What are you talking about?
Is available to shuttle to Grand Central.
Shut your candy ass up. Can't stop me.
Authority
Get
bus
it.
terminal.
Come on. Nigga, f*** y'all niggas. Y'all niggas think shit is a game, huh? They got some f***ing joke?
Ain't no fighting scenes like Man of Steel, bro. I ain't see it yet.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
What's going on, you bitch-made ass niggas, you bitch-made ass bitches, you real ass niggas, and you real ass bitches? We back, my nigga. 100 motherfucking episodes. You feel what I'm saying? Fuck YouTube. You know what I mean? We was live yesterday and shit. Niggas some cornball shit. You know what I mean? So, fuck you. You know what I mean? But yeah, 100 episodes, my nigga.
Fuck YouTube, but shout out to YouTube.
Shout out to YouTube, of course. I'm watching YouTube right now as we record.
100 episodes. Holy shit. Oh, let me get some.
100 episodes, my niggas. I just want to say I love y'all niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? I can't believe that we 100 episodes in. We knee deep in this shit now. Now ain't no turning back. Sold our soul to this shit. It's over. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, 100 episodes. We about to get a new boss this year. You know what I'm saying? Joe did his time. We did it, Joe.
We did it, Joe. We did it.
We did it.
We did it. We made history, baby. 1.1 million in a short week.
On have motion like cracking 8. On have motion
100
like
signifies so much, bro. Wow.
Yeah.
Spotify, hit niggas up, man. We ready for this deal, B.
We ready for this deal, man. Word, facts. 100 million, man. 80 million for the crack. Crack. You know what I'm saying?
88 million. Word.
88 million. Word. Facts.
We gotta talk to whoever the next person in charge. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Get us
right. Hopefully it's the T, man. You know, you got them sneakers out. I'm feeling them kicks. I ain't gonna lie to you, man.
The Trump 45s. You seen the gold? You seen the gold joints?
The gold joints fire. I ain't gonna lie, them gold shits is a little gassy. I ain't going front. I said, oh, this little nigga no bull.
Hey man, he from the town. He from Queens, man. You know he knows some at least some footwear.
Yeah, that Queens niggas is wild niggas, man.
At the very least, he got the white Johns. Them shit sold out too.
I think we might be the only group of niggas that's like a Brooklyn nigga and two Queens niggas. No, Drugs is a Brooklyn nigga. I'm sorry.
Two Brooklyn
but
niggas.
He's half. He's half. He's like half. He's half Brooklyn, half Queens.
I mean, shit. You can say the same for me. Shit.
I'm an amphibian.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Word. Facts.
Nigga's a chameleon.
Word.
Octopus. Octopus out shit. Yo, Octopus is just. We gonna get back to celebrating 100, but have y'all ever seen footage of octopuses?
Nigga, what? I used to watch videos on all that shit. Like, literally.
Bro. They talk about aliens and space, nigga. The aliens is underwater, nigga. Who made them shits?
Facts.
Yeah, I used to try to find videos on, like, the biggest octopus, like, you know, just to see if it was ever recorded. Like, yeah, like, they found that nigga, like or a squid. But it actually exists. It's actually bigger squids than octopus, I believe. Like, well, from what I've seen on YouTube.
You ever seen a nigga catch an octopus? Like, you know, they be fishermen and shit, or them niggas that be in, it be them shows on like Discovery and History Channel.
Yeah, nigga.
Greatest Catch.
I'm telling you, I used to just watch that shit all day.
Them shits they'll put it on the deck, and that shit will just escape on its nigga, like,
that shit
walk
be
away.
Squirming.
Oh,
they chop that shit. Nigga, chop that.
Nigga, like, y'all niggas is bugging. I'm off this. They ain't got no because there'll be no bitches up there. No bitches up here. I'm out of here, man.
Yeah,
back in
up
the
there,
water.
a bunch of seamen.
Yeah, word. I'm out of here,
crazy.
man. Yeah, I'm out of here, man.
Octopus got half of pussy in its name. That shit said he ain't got no bitches up here, nigga. Come on, son.
Come on, man. That niggas is bugging, man. That niggas is gays, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
That niggas is the gays.
You know how, like, even on land, right? In the deep depths of the darkness, right? On land, you'll bump into the creepiest shit. Right? There's not even a scale on what the fuck you'll bump into. Like, let's just say you fall into a fucking ditch, or you go into a dark cave, or you go into the fucking subway tunnels of New York City. You might meet fucking Master Splinter and all type of niggas, man.
About to say Shredder down there, something, nigga. Crocodile. You might see Rhino from Spider-Man.
Yeah, bro.
And it's a nigga in a costume, but he's just as dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just in
So
the
you
water.
can't
swimming.
tell me in the water, in the deep depths of the ocean. You ever seen like it just in the videos where niggas is on the boats and you see the waves? Like, you know how you could tell when the water is crazy deep, like how the waves look and shit like that? Bro, that shit is, you're not telling me it's not some crazy shit down there that just, just dipped down there and just got lost and just got bigger than the usual size. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because that's nigga probably down there eating all type of shit. Like,
It's probably all
Facts.
type of minerals and shit that down there that causes, cause evolution is a real thing. So just imagine this shit. They say we only explored 5% of the ocean. Just think about that, 5%, bro. That ain't
nah,
shit.
every time I hear that shit don't even make sense to me.
Yeah, I doubt they be trying to make it seem like it's probably more than 5, but they
I mean,
probably just want to make it seem like, because it's a lot of shit they probably don't even tell us that's in the water. So they're like, we only explored 5 of it. Yeah, only 5. But
shit. Whether it's
If
5
you
or
think about it,
50,
yeah, if you think about it, it don't make sense, but then again, it do make sense. Cause like, think about them waters like overseas in like the Mediterranean, like, them waters that's not around us. Like, who the fuck explored them shits? Nobody was.
not even that. Just in terms of the depth, like how deep it goes. They
Yeah, that's what
basically
I'm
say you
saying.
get to a certain point where you can't see sunlight no more. So how the fuck you going to? How you gonna search that shit?
they got submarines for that.
You seen what
They
happened to
do.
the? Remember,
But do
remember
the
them niggas that went
submarines
down?
are the submarines really used for exploration though? Submarines aren't they used for the fucking marines?
We gotta ask Joe. See, these are the
And
hard
how
hitting
deep do
questions.
these exploration submarines go exactly?
Shit, not deep enough. Remember them niggas that got lost? Niggas really thought they
Right.
survived. Like they sent out a search party.
Niggas is lunch meat, right? Them uh niggas all eaten by octopus, nigga.
Facts.
I don't doubt it. I ain't rolling. Them niggas is alive.
Probably so. Them niggas probably, that shit probably was a hoax. Them niggas probably is back home. Who knows? I didn't believe this shit when this shit first happened. I'm like, this nigga, come on, man. A PlayStation 2 controller? Really?
Logitech too. Shout out to Logitech.
Come on, man. What's Sony got to do
Shit.
with
That's
this?
crazy. That's crazy.
But you all know you put your PlayStation in the water, nigga, it's gonna break. Why the fuck would he put the controller in the... Come on, man.
Hey, shout out to
Yeah.
them niggas. Whether y'all niggas is alive or not, y'all either. Hopefully y'all alive. Y'all can hear this 100 episode of Cracking the 80's, nigga.
100 episodes, man. This shit is wild, man. We sitting here talking about water.
Niggas talking about seawater,
Whoa. Octopus was under the water.
octopus.
Yo, I've heard this rumor and I'm starting to believe it. I don't think sharks eat people.
Oh yeah, they eat people.
I heard they eat anything if there's blood around. But like if a
I don't
nigga's
necessarily think they. Yeah, you
yeah,
still
like
chicken
if
to them. You still chicken.
I don't think they would. If we're in the water just chilling, the niggas
Yeah, you're not
ain't gonna
supposed to
bite
be
us.
there. Nah. You're not supposed to be there though.
You're not. But if we are in the
Yeah.
water just chilling, I don't think they're gonna eat us. And like,
According-
He really the type of nigga to really be trying to find that type of shit out though.
I don't want to find it out either.
Yeah. But there's videos with niggas swimming with sharks though. I mean, we see it. We be seeing them.
Touche.
Yeah, we not a part of their diet.
To take up for the shark, because I'm a lawyer for sharks. Okay, I'm
Shark apologist.
I'm a shark apologist. The nigga that got eaten by a shark in the water, he fell and was already bleeding when he went into the water.
So it's his fault.
It's his
So
fault.
he's
He
saying,
said, Your Honor, it
he's
was this
saying he
nigga's
was
fault.
already. He already
Yeah,
had
he
the
was
dressing.
already. Yeah,
He
it
was
could have been
already
anything.
dressed up for him.
Yeah, he was already dressed up for the occasion. You bugging.
Okay.
That's like going into a cage with a lion and you covered in raw meat.
Right, exactly.
Pause.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Right.
Yep,
So,
yep.
you know.
Okay, a lot of love, a lot of love.
But if you chilling in my kitchen, you know what I'm saying, and I'm starving, you know what I mean, it's nothing to eat. You a whole chicken running around my kitchen. Pretty sure I'm
I'm
gonna
a, I'm a,
sniff
I'm
you
a,
out or something.
yeah. I was gonna say something mad
I'm like,
crazy, but
Not even a raw chicken.
I'm
You
gonna
you
smell
fried
something.
up already. Like you fried.
Yeah. Word. I'm saying like if you not bleeding, like if you just in
Oh,
the
okay.
water,
You
cause
just in the
you
water.
in my crib.
True, true.
You in a crib, like you know what I'm saying. Once you in the water, you in a crib. Niggas be like, yo, sharks never touch the coast. They never come where everybody's just chilling on the beach. Oh yeah, them niggas pull up wherever you want, wherever they feel like.
that's how I know Coney Island water is fucking dirty and Far Rockaway. Ain't no sharks there. They ain't going in that side. You see that water? Niggas fuck around and die in there.
Shit, they actually like ironically they found sharks at on Far Rock like recently within the last few years.
Word?
That
Yeah.
doesn't surprise me at all.
It don't either, but it does surprise me at the same time. I've actually had like live sex on Far Rockaway Beach.
Live sex.
Yep.
Live sex
That's not yeah, that's more realistic.
in front of people,
This was
like
this nigga.
broad
He was
day.
Oh, this
trying
nigga's
to
a
go to
freaky.
jail.
Oh,
This nigga was trying to go to jail.
this
Yeah,
nigga is a free. I didn't know where the story was going.
He would have been on that list.
that's why I said live sex. It was like a Broadway show.
This nigga was.
Nigga opened the
This nigga
curtain up.
was. This nigga already had his Pornhub channel lit since back then.
Listen, my very first freak. I'm not gonna say her name. You know who you are. You are one of the best things that ever happened to me in my life. I love you forever.
Yeah, we just gonna call her Catwoman.
Yeah, but she was definitely one of those chicks that chilled. She, I highly recommend her. She had like a Google page or something. 5 stars. Yeah,
And maybe you could find her.
she got like mad kids now. It's over.
But yeah, that makes sense for
Yeah,
sure.
it's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Yeah, damn. I don't want to stereotype her, but she probably had a kid early. I'm assuming.
Nah, she actually waited a while.
Oh, okay,
What?
okay.
She waited a
Yeah, she had
while,
it. They had a kid
or
after me, but when she had her kid, she just kept getting pregnant. Yeah,
yeah, that's crazy.
insane, insane. I know.
Hey, she's probably a good mom too.
She's a great mother.
Really good mom.
Really good mom. You know those the freaks be the great mothers,
Oh man, the best.
the best moms in the world.
Man, shout out to Catwoman. Shout out to
Or
all
shout
the
out to her.
Catwomans out there.
Man, she was amazing. She was amazing, and she had the guy.
What?
And she had the guy.
What?
I'm looking up. You know what? I just Googled. I'm googling famous 100s. You know what I mean, or just a list of things that made it to 100 years old. You know what I mean? We had 100 years old. Maybe not old, but you know what I'm saying. 100 episodes.
I don't really like that word though.
Yeah, nah, we only.
I hate when niggas use old.
Old
Yeah. Like
experience.
when I was young, I used to real shit. I used to call my grandma on some jokey shit. I used to be like, I used to call her a fossil.
Kaboo tops.
We should call her a fossil.
Yeah.
that sound mad mean.
Because I used to play. It sounds mean, but it was more so. I thought old was more disrespectful, right?
Mm,
Hear me out. I used to play Pokemon a lot, so fossils. You know, it was just more of like some like mystical, like
rare,
you know, is mad rare. You know what I'm saying? Like
ancient.
priceless. Yeah, ancient. You know, shit like that. So it wasn't obviously that's older than old, but I wasn't necessarily going off like the age. It was just like, you know, I guess how
Was
you
it
view
something
a
that you
fossil.
decided on your own, or was it like you kind of were like taught early, like you got to respect
Nah,
elders
yeah,
and
this
shit?
was just some shit that I came up with early. Like it was kind of funny at first. Like you know, she laughed and shit like that, but then she kind of took offense to it, and I had to stop saying that. I was like, oh, I'm
She
sorry.
jabbed this nigga up one time. That's what that means. She caught this nigga with a right hook one time.
Nah, yeah, because
And that was it. That was it
like
after that.
at first, we all laughed, but I only laughed along because they was laughing, but that wasn't like I wasn't saying it like I wasn't trying to cut her ass. Like she just probably took it that way.
So I pulled this list up. Top 100 most famous people ever in history. I want y'all just to take a guess at any of the name you might think will be on this list, and then I'm gonna tell you what number they are. And then
Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise. What's your guess, Drugs? Let me see.
Wait, what?
So I just Googled 100. Yeah, 100 most famous people in history.
Hell yeah.
Tom Cruise is not on this list. What's your guess? And then I'm gonna tell y'all some ridiculous motherfuckers that's on this shit.
Most famous in history.
History.
Hmm.
Tom Cruise is a wild answer, but I see why. I mean, I could get it.
Yeah, but most famous though.
Mm-hmm. And this is not like celebrity. This is just in terms of notoriety. Like, motherfuckers know of you. It's across all, all demographics. Sports, celebrities, musicians, historical figures, presidents. I mean, you got a wide range. Just throw a name out there.
Damn, that's mad.
There's one person.
David Blaine.
David Blaine. Hell no. I thought y'all niggas would guess like a Martin Luther King or something first before these niggas.
Nah, I figured I'd go outside the box real quick, see if that was where it was at.
David Blaine, nah.
Maybe it's like more so like a Donald Trump.
So yeah, Donald Trump number 10 on this list.
Yeah. That's what it sounded like. It's aiming towards in that.
Number 1 is crazy. And then there's a couple on here where it's just like, what? So number 1
is Bill Cosby up there?
Is Cosby up here? No Cosby. Honestly, it ain't that many niggas up here.
Is Muhammad Ali up there?
Oddly enough, no Muhammad Ali. Wow, I thought he would be on this shit too. Now this is just some website, but
okay.
Hitler, number 1.
Yo.
Wow.
It's crazy.
Number 18 is Homer Simpson.
Oh.
Is Superman on this?
Who?
Superman.
Superman? Just like, nah, no Superman.
How the fuck?
Kendrick Lamar on here, though.
So they got Kendrick Lamar on this list, but Superman isn't?
They got
He's not popular, bro.
They got Sierra on this list,
bro,
too.
It's it's not popular. It's most famous.
Famous, yeah, famous.
Superman's not famous.
How the fuck? Everybody knows him.
They got Michael Jordan, Michael Jackson. No Muhammad Ali. That's surprising. They got cracking the 80's up here. Hey! I don't know. I thought that was interesting. This onthisday.com came up with that list. Hitler being number 1 is crazy though.
Yeah, we just gonna skip by that.
Yeah, that's a little insane.
I was gonna say some crazy names too. I forgot what name came up.
I would have guessed like Marilyn Monroe. I didn't see her up there.
Oh, Marilyn Monroe. Madonna up there?
Let's see. Was Madonna on here? No Madonna.
How? Michael Jackson?
Marilyn Monroe is up here though, 41. Yeah, Michael Jackson up there. Michael Jackson 28. You know what I mean? 28.
Oh yeah, for sure that.
Al Capone is up here.
Oh shit. That nigga said Al Capone. Is Tony Montana up there?
Nah, no Tony Montana.
How could Tony Montana not be on this list?
Think about this part. So they got, and this list, the more I look at it. Nah, no ghosts. They might have Tariq. Let me see if Tariq up here.
Son, get the fuck out of here with that shit.
They got Martin Luther King at 97 and Sierra at 74.
All right,
and then Kendrick is 67. Bro, this shit crazy.
Yeah, what we got next, man?
Kendrick more
Niggas
famous
told
than
me
Martin.
Sierra is on the list.
Mm-hmm. Above Martin.
Yo,
Hey man, but how
niggas
does it
threw
feel,
Sierra
niggas?
in
We
there.
we at 100, man. This shit is it's kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I was expecting it to be when we got to this point, or I never really had like anticipations and shit. But it definitely feels good making it to this motherfucker.
I don't think we ever really. I don't think any. I speak for all of us would say we didn't think about it like pretty much at all. Just kind of just living in the show or living with the content day by day, week by week. I think it's just because it's natural for us. Like we do this shit. Like we did this shit before we was actually potting. So this just being like, you know, kind of like a scheduled appointment, you know, on a week to week basis, us just kind of kicking it, uh, just talking shit, discussing the shit that we fuck with. And yeah, I mean, it's fun, man.
It's like you think about it. You think about 100, obviously, because it's a milestone. Like when we hit 52, you know what I mean? 1 year, that was a milestone because it was 1 year of doing something. Then, shit, because we about to hit the 2 year in 4 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Episode 104, that's 2 years. But 100, that's, you know what I'm saying? That's like the ultimate number, nigga. Like, that's the highest you could get on the fucking test. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. The number 100 signifies a lot in terms of achievement.
Signifies unity bond. It also signifies an a bitch with two big tits. It's like a
Perfect
what?
100.
Yep,
Yeah, perfect
yep,
100. Yeah, it's 100. Yeah,
yep. That's right on. That's right
that's
on.
right on. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Real quick, Google number 100 is a powerful number, signifies the completion of a cycle, a journey, usually referring to success.
mm-hmm.
It also symbolizes perfect alignment. It's a full circle. You know what I'm saying? Niggas made it all the way around.
I guess made it, man.
Niggas made it, man. We did it, Joe. Shit, cool, man.
Yahtzee.
And this is to many more episodes, man. Like you said, like Drug said,
Another
this shit
100.
is
Another 100.
it's
When's our
something
day
that we
off?
just do. Shit, we gotta ask Joe. That nigga, anytime we
Uh,
try to
I
speak to
got
Joe,
I
that
got
nigga be
new I
sleep,
got my
bro.
own boss gang. I don't know what niggas talking about that ass
It's
shit.
like no. It's like I think we decided it's like 160 something.
I don't remember. We might have said something,
I
We
ain't
did
signed
that.
no deal with that nigga.
but where you think you get the crack from, man? We ain't just getting the crack from Poppy and them. This shit is government mandated.
Bro. I've
This shit
been
from
I've
them.
been taking camels. I've been walking through all type of jungles getting my shit pure. I
Oh
don't know what y'all
shit!
niggas talking about.
This nigga got side missions. Look. Wait till Joe hear about this.
Yo, Joe gonna sleep on him.
Wait till Joe.
Joe gonna fall asleep on his ass.
Yo, what you mean? It's already a done deal. But when you don't sign with that major, you gotta do it yourself. You gotta, you know what I'm saying?
True,
Gotta
true,
step on
true.
that mud.
So
Go
you,
through
you
them
ain't take
tropical
the advance
storms.
money?
Nah, I ain't need that. Need that. I
Man,
pulled up with the Lambo.
bad. Nah, a lot of love. Nigga did it the spit away, the independent. You know what I mean? Independent.
Yeah, the Jeezy way.
You know what I mean, out the trunk with it.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Independence, man. Shout out to Kanye going number one. Another number
Hey!
one independently.
Out the major, man. What niggas was Yo, man. Yo, what was that talk about with the Drake and not to throw Drake in this, but with the just basically staying like major, because basically because you have it, you're still in that position, you're still producing at a very high level historically. higher than anyone. Uh, don't not really showing any signs of like dipping,
Yeah, or taking a break.
right?
Remember he lied and
Or
said he was
taking a
gonna take
break.
a break. That nigga
I mean,
went on
we don't
another
really know
tour.
yet. We don't really know yet. It may be a break after this, because those things might have been already been. Those things might have
Planned.
already been. Yeah, it might have
I
already
mean,
been. You know.
his words. He said after this tour, which was the last one with 21, he insisted on he had to take a break, and then dropped like 2 albums and went on a whole other tour.
I think it was. He probably felt better. I think he his whatever he was going through. He probably felt.
Yeah, I think he was saying something about health issues too.
Health, yeah. Well, my take on kind of what you were saying, drugs, the independent shit, and him being a part of like the major label game, I say he can't take a break.
Uh, no, yeah, for sure. But me personally, I think he could. The weekend takes
I
breaks.
think he make too much money for a lot of people. I think I might have had this take about him before, or maybe something different.
Oh yeah. Well, he's in that.
He's a
You're
machine.
right.
That's like if you
You're right.
work for fucking Starbucks and the nigga that make the beans is like, you know what, I'm going on a break. It's like, nigga, you know how many Starbucks we got around this world? Fuck you mean break? Break? Oh yeah? We'll
Right.
tell you when you can break, nigga.
Get the whip.
we
But that
tell you.
and that's kind of what I was saying. Like you know, in relation to like the Ye topic, him being independent and him achieving what niggas with machines need and still don't hit that stride or hit that mark ever. So I mean, this is clearly like the first time this has ever been done, right?
To my
Like
knowledge, and I mean it is if it was done before, it wasn't notarized like this. It wasn't we didn't have coverage about it, so I'm going to go ahead on the limb and say it's the first time.
on top of
Fully
that,
independent.
he marked the merch down, so everything was $20. Nigga made 19 mil, and how
In a
fast?
day. I attributed
It's
to some of that
unreal.
19.
Don't really make sense.
Ironically enough, Kanye wasn't on that top 100 list, but Ciara was though.
Yeah.
hmm
At this point, this nigga is like a superhero.
I think that's kind of, and I had a take. I'm kind of trying to get my thought back. I think this album, Vultures one. You know what I mean? We kind of spoke about like his delivery, what his messaging kind of is. He didn't really get at people, but I think he kind of did subliminally with the process of going number one without need, like independently and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he showed niggas.
That's why I was saying he was subliminally on this album. He was, you could kind of, you kind of hear that a little bit, like, and what he's talking about and the content a little bit. Even the little that he is rapping on the album, and just the energy of the album. He's like kind of like just maybe flexing his power on not
Influence. I think
specific.
more so influence
Yeah,
and power.
influence. Yeah,
That
right,
nigga
right.
said, I burned 8 billion to take off my chains. Drake can't take the chain off.
Bro, he's telling niggas, bro, I could go broke in front of you right now. Make it all back.
He said, let's get rich again. What song is that he was saying, Leo? It's time to get rich again. Like, legit. Like, the nigga, quote unquote, went broke and then made a rap song about, like, you know what? Let's get rich again. He fucking did it. And is continuing to do it, bro. This nigga is having listening parties and album shows like across the globe. He was just in Italy.
I'm telling you, he's doing things to where labels, people are gonna be looking at these other artists that are backed by these machines. Like, bro, why the fuck? Like, what you like? Why y'all niggas not doing this? Like,
Influence.
Like,
I think that's the
and
number
then the
one.
label, it's gonna put pressure on these labels, bro. In my opinion,
How so?
somebody's gonna have to try because it's all a competition, right? The the thing is, in the industry, the labels don't like that independent shit, right? That's why they pay the media to not cover you, right? Wiz drop projects right now, and you don't hear about it unless you literally follow him. Like you don't see his shit nowhere. This nigga was at the top of the billboards. Like this nigga was, but he chose to be independent now, so he chilling.
Yeah, the labels don't make no money off you, so they're not going. It makes sense.
That's what I'm saying. At some point, they gotta find a way to beat out what Kanye is doing. They don't. If his shit is sitting at the top of the billboards, that fucks up what my artist is trying to do. I got an artist that's a top selling, you know, we trying to shoot for number one on the billboard. Possible, number one, number two, up there. This nigga is taking the slots. What the fuck do we do? Like the farms ain't working. The streams, none of that is working. So we got to do more.
I think that's just a testament. You can't buy influence. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't manufacture that shit. Another point on Kanye being influential and just this insane, you know what I mean, thing that he's doing going number one independently. Niggas is showing up for Kanye too. Niggas is flying to Italy. He had Cardi out there, Rich the Kid, Quavo. You can't really even pay most niggas to do that for they artists that they trying to go number one. Niggas don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta really still be able to touch the people and have that influence. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't
Mhm.
really see many artists like outside of like niggas like Michael Jackson and shit. Ain't no other artists like that nowadays. At least not in hip hop. I mean, I don't know what's happening in other genres and shit, but those people I don't believe are independent that's doing this shit. Like a Bad Bunny, you know what I'm saying? Like a Taylor Swift, maybe. I'm not sure what they record situations are like, if they signed or what. And I don't know, it's something to be said about that. Going number one ain't easy in itself, but doing it independently, like you putting up all the bread to make this shit happen.
Bro, he's also not necessarily going against all the powers that be, but they making him out to be the villain. And he's clearly not, he's telling everyone that that's not what I am. Like, you know what I'm saying? So he don't really have a choice. Like, he's the outcast right now. So like I said, y'all going, y'all going to treat me like this, nigga. So I'm going to find a way to step on y'all. Like, I'm going to piss on what y'all built. You know what I'm saying? What y'all tell us that we can't achieve without y'all. I'm gonna do it anyway, without y'all. A black man. Like, to me, that is insane. That is insane. Like,
Influence, bro. Like,
and it's not even Pete. This nigga is so independent. Niggas is literally not talking about this shit. Like, this is not being spoken about.
not in mainstream, anyways. You got niggas like us, people that podcast, but that's not mainstream media.
Nah.
Easy, man. I just want to get my merch. I wonder how long it's gonna take for that shit to pull up.
Apparently, the Yeezy and Balenciaga shit's supposed to go on the app too. I mean, on the app, on the website. Yeah, $20.
I know he this was only overseas though. I was tight, but his Yeezy like Gap line, he was selling a lot of that shit on the app too. I mean, on the website for $20, but it was only overseas. That shit had me tight.
Damn.
Damn. I would have copped some Gap Yeezy.
Hell yeah.
I had a
For the
speaking of Gap.
kids.
Speaking of Gap, I got this fly ass Gap hoodie, shit with a smiley face and say Gap across the front. I had a bitch ask me where I got that shit before. It's like, bitch, what? The shit that says Gap across the front. You wanna know where I got this hoodie? All right.
Are you
Are
retarded?
you not the smartest person in the shed?
She might have been a tard.
Yeah, maybe, man. Maybe. Shit. Shout out to Kanye, man. Where could we go from Kanye? Album still in full rotation. Oh, I finally listened to that good record.
What? Oh,
The shit that
man.
they took
You
off
hear this
streaming.
nigga Mars?
I heard him.
I finally got a chance to bang that joint.
Man.
That shit fire. That shit
man.
hard.
You ain't even gotta say it, bruh.
I had to put it on my phone. I had to go old school with the shit.
When that shit dropped, when it dropped, what did you do? Because before that shit start beating like a heartbeat, and you start tapping you know what I'm saying, bopping your head, and you start twirling in the room, looking up in the sky like you on Molly. Bro, that shit is crazy, bro. That sample is insane.
In the dark of night, these thoughts of mine keep me up all night.
Don't die, don't die. Dum, 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 dum.
Perfect. And they saying it's like he's saying the perfect things on these beats, like to me, specifically that song. I'm like, nah, bro, this shit is fire, bro.
How you feel about that song? That shit is gas, right, yeah?
Yes. So Drugs asked me what I did when
I'm
I heard
playing
it.
that at my wedding, man.
Honestly, so when I did throw the song on, you know what I mean, I was at the crib. It might have been after we potted last week. Shit came on. I swear I started levitating. You know what I'm saying? Like my feet came off the ground.
Yeah.
It was sunny outside, so maybe I couldn't see. Maybe I was hallucinating, but I definitely floated a little bit. You know what I mean, smoke filled the living room up. The lights went dim. It was kind of crazy, bro. Shit was intense. I wasn't prepared.
Told you, nigga.
Imagine being with with your lady, windows down, doing like 75, maybe like 80, and that shit just blasted, boy. Highway.
I told you it sound like some 808 shit.
Bro.
Shit gas, man.
Man, that shit sound like that shit sound amazing. I ain't saying it sound like nothing. Fuck that. I ain't never heard no shit like that, bro.
Don't die. Don't die.
That make you want to cry, my nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
I'm telling you, I'm playing that. Yo, yeah, you gotta play that at your wedding, son.
You definitely got to play that. That's definitely a wedding song. That's definitely a good song to dedicate to your love.
Come on, man. You the next one up, man. You gotta play it, man. It's the closest time. It didn't drop not too long. You know what I'm saying? It's right there.
You better play that shit at your wedding, my nigga, for real.
Nah, for real.
Niggas is fucking threatening me.
Yeah.
Say, yo, real talk, my nigga. If that shit ain't on, I'm fucking this whole shit up, bro.
Word.
And you gotta play. And you gotta put "Can't Tell Me Nothing" in the playlist.
Oh, come on now. See, that's my request for sure. And imagine a nigga coming to your wedding and knocking over the cake because he don't fuck with the playlist.
Nah, that's crazy.
I think I told you play that shit, man.
Knocking over nigga cake, like not even your cake,
like the whole cake,
like somebody else. Nah, that's crazy. It's crazy because I'm not even a fan of cake, but I know how much money is spent like on them wedding cakes and shit like that. So for somebody not me that's getting married to come kick my cake on niggas gotta whip your ass, man. Yo, get them doors. Get them doors, fam.
Treat you like a dirty cop, nigga. Yeah, take him to the cage. There ain't got no cameras in here. Lump this nigga up real quick.
Word.
Oh man, shout out to wedding, shout out to Kanye. Cudi dropped a whole new album on niggas, but I ain't even get a chance to listen to the shit yet.
I ain't bumping yet either.
I seen that shit on Apple. Like, what the fuck? Insano Nitro Mega. What's this?
Deluxe.
Brand new songs.
Deluxe, baby.
Deluxe. And he announced a tour.
That's a different kind of deluxe, though, if you peep the songs on there. Like you
This
said,
shit-
it's brand new songs.
Brand new album, bro.
And
They
it's
got
like
different
a couple of
artwork.
songs. Right. And there's a couple of older some songs from like it's a song from like 07.
Yeah, the Dose of Dopeness shit. I remember that song vividly.
Yeah. I
That
think you
shit
played that
gas.
shit. I think I remember
For
you playing
sure. That shit heat.
Right.
That shit heat. I remember vividly when that shit was released. It's a 07 song,
like
but
a
I don't think
Lucy.
they leaked it till like or put it out
Right.
years later, like maybe 20. This was well into Cudi's, like, you know what I mean? Man in the Moon 1 and 2 may have been out already.
Mm-hmm. It was,
Indica may have been out.
Mm-hmm.
It was just a random Lucy. But he did announce a tour too, world tour with Pusha and Jaden. Apparently supposed to be some more people too. He said to be announced, but best believe I will be in the building. I can't miss a Cudi show.
He also dropped that interview too, Apple.
The Zane Lowe joint?
Yeah, it's really I gotta rewatch it because I didn't really sit and listen to everything he was talking about, but you know, he tap danced on a few topics. You know, I don't. I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily like a super fan of the Zane Lowe interviews, but I ain't gonna lie, he do got a couple of like legendary ones, like in my opinion.
He got a few, honestly.
Yeah.
He got a few. I know he had Kanye. Shit.
Not even just saying because he only really do like the not even in my opinion the elite people, like the people that I really fuck with, like he's interviewed. So
he got a if he was a championship team, like a sports team, he'd have a couple championships under his belt. He got like some legendary. He had Blink 182, and the style of his interviews be cool because you know what I mean. Each set is you know what I mean is different. He pull up to their crib or you know what I mean. The way it's shot is real.
yeah,
It's produced well.
bro, he pulled up the Cuddy. I think this is the second time he pulled up the Cuddy crib.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, I think this is the second time. But you know, Cuddy had the Varsity on, and he dropped. Oh man, I'm getting that shit, bro. I gotta get that shit, bro. That shit is amazing.
That's
But
the ain't that the Members of the Rage joint?
yeah, man. You know what that is, man? The blue one.
You gotta check his clothing line out. I heard he got some real dope shit, man.
Yo, I ain't even gonna say nothing.
Yeah, I'm about
please
to
go
say
check
we
it
showed
out,
it a little bit on here, but it's out now. Like that shit is in stores and shit.
Yeah, that jacket might be the craziest jacket I ever seen. Varsity wise, I mean. But he did kind of we actually um
Yo,
we actually kind
check
of
your
peeped
phone,
this.
Mars.
Yeah, we actually
I think that's my dog. Sleep snoring.
That's definitely what it is, nigga. But nah, go ahead, drugs.
no, I was saying about Cuddy, like we actually kind of talked about him being happy on this album.
Mm.
He actually spoke on that in this interview and kind of just, spoke on like where he was at in his life. And I think he was saying um he wasn't really thinking about doing music, I believe. I think he was talking about that. And he just kind of realized how happy he was, and he never made an album, in this at and
In this
with this
space,
feeling. Yeah. So, he wanted to do some shit that was like different.
Yeah, you
and
can hear
people
it.
could like, people could like turn up to. He was talking about like how he went to Beyonce concert. He went to Kendrick Lamar concert, and he was just kind of paying attention to how everybody was just enjoying his music, saying their lyrics word for word, every song, hype. And I guess he felt like he never got that from like in his shows. Like, niggas know the words, but like not word for word throughout every song, like type shit, like hype. And it kind of makes sense because he does have, them songs where like it it's like up in a way, and then it'll probably dip to like fucking, man, we want to go like Ghost, or you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like just
I
some
think I
some
get
dark
it.
shit.
Yeah,
Right.
just in terms of where his music was before. Like, I think he
Hmm.
mentioned like on that in the documentary saying he wasn't gonna make any more sad songs, and he hasn't
Yeah.
honestly since then. But that makes sense because I was just thinking about that, like in terms of singing his songs word for word. I'm like, shit, Cudi shows you do, but in terms of it being upbeat, like happy music,
Mm.
like you said, it as of now is a
Like
lot
hype
easier because
shit.
he got more selection now. But back then, hell no, it was like you said, it was up and away. Maybe you might get a Cuddy zone in here, but them shits ain't lyrically like happy. Yeah, nah. I gotta check that interview out. I
Nah,
seen
it's
clips
it's
and shit from
fire.
it.
I ain't gonna lie, it's fire, bro. It showed his crib. He was like, "Yo, man, I got this fire crib." That shit really showing like the overview. I'm like, God damn, this nigga Cuddy like wildin'. Like he got the skate, the skate bird, in the back. Like, nah, he
Yeah, that
really, he
nigga
really
Cuddy rich,
wildin'.
rich. That nigga rich,
He
rich.
got
He
a
got
fucking
TV and
Simpson
music money.
chair.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like he got
He
like a Simpson. What was it, a Sesame Street chair? It was like Sesame Street
Oh, that's the
dolls.
cause shit. That's the cause shit with the eyes, the X's on the eyes and
Right.
shit. Yeah,
Yeah. He got
that shit.
mad call shit. Mad call shit.
That shit. I just seen this nigga recently with Sean White snowboarding. I thought that was
Bro.
cool as fuck.
What the
It was
fuck?
on
This nigga is
Instagram.
like this another nigga. He's like a superhero, bro. That's why I was waiting for this nigga to speak on Kanye, bro. I was like, man, you know what I mean? Like these niggas is like, we know what these niggas mean. So it's like for them to be at odds, it don't really make sense.
Yeah, it
So
didn't seem right.
yeah. So I'm not really gonna say too much. I'm gonna let y'all check that shit out.
Yeah, I'm gonna tune in for sure. I'm gonna definitely tune in. Tune into this album too. Check that shit out. Shit, I've been tuning into a lot of TV and shit. And niggas want to get into some TV. Couple things we can talk about on TV, man. It's a lot of shows and shit. TV back. TV back now.
TV back. What we got?
TV bike.
My boy Vince out here wilding.
Hey,
The
I
Vince
watched the
Stable
whole
show.
show. Shit, heat. I appreciated that shit. Pretty sure it was just what like 5 episodes, 6
Yeah, I think
episodes.
I think he's smart as fuck for doing that. Isn't that like Abbott, like the Abbott kind of realm,
In terms of like how many
like the episode
episodes?
length?
Oh, like length, yeah. In terms of the how long the
Right.
episodes is, for sure.
Yep. Yep.
I thought it was cool. Just I've seen a lot of people, and I realized there's a lot of hype for the show, obviously, but a lot of people still don't know who Vince Staples was. So I think that hype, I don't want to say it's backlash because it's not backlash because the show did what it needed for him. I'm assuming, but
Hmm.
a lot of people went into that show hype because. So here's a couple things. I know a few people that don't fuck with the show, but when you dig deeper and understand why, they don't know who Vince Staples is, or you know what I mean, like who he is in terms of history. And then he's a rapper, so you get a Netflix show by a rapper, it's gonna have some hype. People gonna want to check it out. But then also that style of show, that ain't for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people,
It's not.
is either, you know what I mean, they, you know, a lot of people like content that is like over the top. You know what I mean? People go to
Bro,
comedy, they want it to
it's
be
simple to say.
laugh.
It's simple to say, bro. All your homies didn't watch that 70s show. That's it.
Word.
All your homies didn't watch The Office. Like niggas didn't sit and talk about shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas would talk about power before they talk about some shit like that.
Yeah, it's like it's not the man, you got it. It's not the type of show that is gonna be like that, like popular like a power to where you know you tuning in because it's action packed. But if you know Vince and you watch this show, you're like, oh yeah, I get it. I thought the shit was funny. Like yeah, I seen
I
every
think that shit is
episode.
genius, bro. I think that shit is gonna. I think it's fucking with Atlanta.
I just think it's weird when you got Netflix shows because you could binge and watch it all at one time. I think that kind of sometimes like hurts the show in a way. Like Atlanta, we had to wait for that shit every week, so it kind of was impactful more in a way.
Mm-hmm.
This because you could binge it one day, you can watch it and you know what I mean, fuck with it, discuss it, but then it kind of just leaves your thought, like leaves your brain because you didn't watch it in one weekend, one day. I watched that shit in one day. The episodes are a good length, you know what I mean? It's only like 5 or 6.
I
But with
think.
something like Atlanta, you tuning in every week for it, so it's kind of constantly on your mind in a way.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying it's competing with Atlanta on that level. Obviously, bro. He's that. This is his first show.
Or
This is. He's not. This nigga Gambino came from like 30
came
Rock.
from TV, or he came from writing TV and shit,
This nigga was on like NBC Network
or Community.
writing. He was a writer and a rapper that wasn't really known as a rapper, and he kept dipping from like you know what I'm saying because he was good at that shit. Then he ended up singing, and then like so this nigga like he kind of already had like that connection. This nigga Vince is you know maybe he could get there, but
There was
I
actually a
was just
really
saying
cool interview that you know what I mean Bina Gambino had recently about that, where he was kind of discussing. I think they was discussing Mr. and Mrs. Smith, or it might have just been him in general, where they was comparing him, or they was asking him about the comparisons to Lil Dicky and the Dave Show.
yeah.
I see. I didn't really see it. I seen clips, so I couldn't really tell you what it was about. But you know, it was kind of like they tried to pit them against each other because they, you know, what I mean, they to the masses or to the
Yeah,
average
it's the
consumer, they do
same
similar
kind
kind of
of
things.
show,
Yeah.
dry humor, comedy type of shit.
Basically, this nigga Donald Glover was saying, "Yeah, I'm that nigga." He basically said, "Yo, nigga, I'm nice." And niggas know it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean that, and that's kind of the scary part about him too, because it's like he's kind of in that lane where like nobody's literally doing what he's doing, like because of how you know good he is at all of those avenues. Like he low key kind of dominated. The nigga dipped in like he dropped like a soul like funk album. Like
Or
this nigga is yeah. I don't know, bro. This
who is this nigga signed to?
The
I
devil.
don't know. Is he son?
Shit,
I
he
don't think
gotta
so.
be. I'm looking it up right now. I mean, I feel like he gotta be signed. We getting some noise on your mic, man. That shit is like echoing.
How about now?
It's cool now. Huh. What album is this? Oh, this is the. Oh, I remember this album. 31520. It was like the shit. He just had the white cover. Then
Oh yeah.
he tried to get at Kanye for using the all black cover. Let's see. Damn, you just go through this nigga TV credits. This is mad shit.
What is that like?
Label. Where would you see that at? Label currently RCA. He's with RCA,
Mm,
and I think he got his like own shit through them too.
distribution.
Yeah, owned by Sony. That's under Sony. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Nigga drop an album when you feel like it. Basically.
I gotta figure out what interview that was, because he was talking about all that shit, like when new music is gonna be coming. A lot of people talked about that shit. That nigga Jaden too. People, I think he put an Instagram post up with him and his new shorty, and niggas was
Oh
asking,
yeah,
like he was saying, why you haven't put out no new music? He said that, man, I've been busy, like I've been
my
enjoying
boy
life.
happy.
Word. That nigga said, fuck music, nigga. First of
I'm
all, I'm Will
saying,
Smith's
man,
son, and
niggas
I
was
ain't gotta do
happy.
this shit. Word. I don't have to do,
Niggas
but
was
he going on
happy.
tour, so you know what I'm saying.
That nigga Jaden is nice.
Another one of them niggas. Back to Vince Staples' show though. I appreciate because I went on kind of like a long rant tangent of just how I felt about the show. I fuck with it because if you know Vince, you'll pick up on little things in the show that you like. Oh, see, I knew that was his idea, and then it's basically about his life. So you know what I mean. At the beginning, they got the when he get pulled over by the cops. Spoiler alert for anybody that ain't see the shit yet. I know it is still kind of new. He get pulled over by the cops, but if you listen in the background on the over the mic, you know, like the cop PA shit, they like, ain't this the guy from Abbott Elementary, Vince Staples or some shit like that? You know what I mean? It's like little small Easter eggs that if you really not even paying attention to the show, you watching it with the intentions of not being into it, you gonna miss little shit like that. You know what I mean? He got the cops singing his fucking rap songs. And then he goes through basically the day in his life, and then he ends up at home with his shorty at the end of the day. Like this is just
Nah,
a
that
day
shit
in the
fire.
life of Vince. Like
Nigga
I
put the
think
gun
shit
on the
like that is
table.
creative. Word, nigga, throw the strap down.
Anything wild happen?
Nah, not
No.
really.
Nah.
I fuck with that shit. It's a show that ain't for everybody, but it doesn't mean it's bad. I think people get
That
caught up
show.
in content when it's not for the masses. They look at it like it's not good.
I
And
think
that's what
I'm gonna
that's what
check it
everything.
out. I've been itching to watch it. I just been
Yeah, it's a quick
caught up in Tekken
it's a quick
tournaments.
watch, bro. Real quick. Like I said, it's every episode like 26 minutes.
Oh, okay.
You could watch that shit in a day. Take like, you know what I mean, a good 3
that shit
hours.
is fire. The way it ends the last episode.
Yeah, or yep.
Nah, that shit fire, bro.
Shit cool. Shit, I think it's relatable. It got themes in there that's like relatable to black culture. You got the family reunion episode.
That nigga was at the amusement park.
Nah,
That nigga was like,
facts.
follow Yellow Brick Road.
Yeah, shit fine. They got jumped by the mascots. They whipped that nigga ass.
Man.
Check that shit out. Y'all niggas check that shit out. What's up with this with the Halo series?
The first season was mid to me, but Druck said he liked it. So
Yeah. Um. Yeah. It's not. I could see, and I'm glad it's a second season already, because like it's one of them shows. Like I'm trying to think of another show. All right, you remember when we first watched like shit like Lost or like you know what I'm saying? Like what like that had like a few seasons, but like when you first watch it, you can see the difference in the show with like how certain things improve, like as far as visually, like they probably got you know like how the
Bigger budget.
CGI and shit. Yeah, just the niggas got more money. They got more
Yeah.
money, so this shit just looks better. So you could tell like this is just the beginning. Like, and I didn't get to the second season yet, so but so far, I like it. I fuck with it. And if you a Halo fan, like that's probably easily.
That's it for me. That's all it was like that sold me because I've seen like on Netflix they used to have different Halo series and like anime shows. I always thought, just as a Halo guy, like the storyline is fire as fuck. I always thought, like, yo, why they never made at least a movie? But a movie wouldn't do it justice because they would try to fit too much into a movie. I think a series is perfect because that storyline has depth to it. Like it's a lot that goes on. You know what I mean? You got the Arbiter, you got motherfucking actually I haven't played Halo in so long I can't even remember, but them niggas that was like, for lack of a better term, like the Oracle, or like in like the older creatures that were like, damn, I gotta figure it out now because I sound crazy, but the damn, you know what I'm talking about, drugs? The niggas that sat on the chairs. The
I know.
prophet of truth. Were they prophets?
I know what you're talking about, but they in there. They all in there though.
Yeah, it's
The Spartans, like they all in there, bro.
Cortana. Like it was enough going on in the game to where you could see this being built out throughout like a TV series, and they develop different characters and shit. Damn, I can't even find it. Maybe the prophet of truth is what I was thinking of.
This shit, watching this shit, it got me like they need to make a fucking just make a series for Gears of War. Stop
The
the
director
game.
said he's not gonna do it unless Zach get it. He said the director, the guy who created the Gears of War, said he's not gonna be with it unless Zach does it.
Zack Snyder.
Yeah.
So
I think you mentioned that before.
So what the fuck was the word? Like, did he text the nigga? Like, what the fuck?
You don't know. We're waiting to see if anything. It probably may come to Netflix. If it does happen, we gotta wait till Zach finishes Rebel Moon. So once that happens, then he's free.
Oh my god, yo.
The Gears of War series would be insane. I just want to see what the monsters would look
like.
A
Gears of War series done by Zach is insane.
Yeah. No, that's a little different. Yeah.
Like, just make it look like Rebel Moon. What?
He got to get some James Wan in there too.
All he gotta do is cast Dave Bautista as Marcus, and we got a hit on our heads.
Nah, facts.
That's it.
Wait, wasn't Marcus the black dude?
No, Marcus is the main character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. They look like Bautista.
Marcus Phoenix, not facts.
Yeah.
Pause,
that's probably gonna be an easy pick. I don't know if he gonna make that. I don't know if I want to watch Batista on every series, like every episode. Like,
I mean, they did a good job with Army of the Dead. Dave Bautista.
Yeah. I'm just saying, like every episode, this nigga being like.
I think it would be a movie rather than I think it would be a movie. Zach does movies. He's not gonna do a show. He's gonna do like a two and a half
movie,
2.5 hour movie.
No, Zach. Or possibly a 2-part movie if it could make a sequel.
Right.
That'd be fire. Okay.
That got me thinking, like, in general, that just kind of gave me like an idea or a topic, but the best video game turn television series or movie.
I heard Twisted Metal is the best shit ever.
That's another Paramount show right there.
I heard Twisted Metal was fire.
Yo, isn't Papa Doc in that shit?
Yeah, Anthony Mackie.
That nigga's in two. He's everybody, bro. He's everything.
Yeah. I was about to say they definitely will find a way to throw him in a Gears movie or some shit. Sure.
Oh shit! Look at this. The nigga that plays Sweet Tooth is Samoa Joe. Look at that. That's crazy. Another Vince McMahon. Wow, I'm interested.
I heard you tapped into that Chicago P Dizzle, my nigga.
Ooh, that PD.
That PD. I heard. Ain't the Law and Order for real niggas?
Is that shit fire? And then they got my nigga Ice-T in the shit too. I'm like, oh shit.
Oh, you was watching it?
Yeah, nigga, I started that shit today, and I just been binging since.
That shit Law and Order vibes for real.
That shit.
They need help on a murderer, on a serial killer.
Yeah, on a raper.
Yeah,
he raped her.
That's the perfect. That's the OG.
Yeah, word.
He came from New York too. SVU.
Yeah, that first episode when that cop got shot in the neck.
Spoiler alert. That was the first
I ain't
episode.
see it. I ain't
That
see
was
it
the
Yeah, I'm
yet.
about to
first
say,
episode.
word. This,
I ain't see it yet. Yo, that's crazy, son.
that
That's
shit
crazy.
fire, bro.
That shit fire, nigga. Told niggas.
Is let me see if I can give a quick synopsis.
I gotta skip the episode now.
And
Son. I
it's
gotta
funny.
skip
They
it.
got some comedy. I ain't gonna lie, it's drama. It's Dick
Wait,
Wolf, bro.
how long is the episode?
Like 40
They
minutes.
pretty long. They like an hour.
Pause. Don't be telling me. Yo, hold on.
You don't fuck with Dick
Don't
Wolf?
be telling about no. Hey, listen. All right.
Come on, man. That's
Come on,
that's
man.
Dick right there,
Don't be
bro.
telling
New
me
York's
nobody.
finest.
Don't be
Big
tell,
Richard.
Don't tell me no another man got a wolf dick.
Got a wolf dick.
Hey, that's Big Dick Richard, man. Dick
Don't ever
Wolf.
tell me that.
Nah,
I
that
don't even know
nigga's
that.
he's a goat when it comes to these type of dramatic series about like law
Yo, look,
enforcement.
he literally did Law and Order. Like, what we talking
Yeah,
about?
bro, Dick Wolf.
How this shit start out? All right, bro, come on.
Nah. Joe, I'm telling you, bro.
I think we understand who he is.
In Law and Order, all you see is the cops and the lawyers, right? On this show, you get the killers. You get
Oh no. I'm not saying. I'm not saying if it's better. Or whatever. I'm pretty
it's
sure
better
it's
than Law and
probably
Order.
better though. Yeah,
It's
yeah,
better
I'm
than
pretty
Law
sure.
and Order.
It's easily.
I wasn't really a fan of Law and Order like that. I mean, I fucked with the
Yeah,
ICE episodes
I'm not
kind of.
really a
Like you
fan either.
really on O Block with the cops type shit.
Yeah. Nah, that's loud.
Legit.
That's fire.
Like
That's
GDs, they got gang members in that shit. All that. When
All
you
that.
hear Chicago PD, obviously is in the name, but I'm like, oh shit, these niggas is in Chicago for real. Like,
Nah, it really in the streets, my nigga. Really in the field, getting it in for dividends, my nigga.
it's kind of like The Wire in a way too, because you following different people in the cops. You know what I mean? You got the regular plainclothes officers, you got the blue shirts, you got the
It's like The Wire, but you just focusing on the cops and the bad guys. The niggas in the streets is the side characters.
Yeah, exactly. Or it's drama,
On
heavy
The Wire,
drama.
everybody's the main character. Yeah.
If you fuck with drama, but not like corny drama, this shit is it. Like high stakes every fucking episode, and they build in character development really well. So you start getting, you know what I mean? You start liking these motherfuckers. Like, yo, damn, not Antonio.
falling in love with the show.
Word, facts.
Dick Wolf.
When that first cop got that situation in the first episode, you was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
I like shows
From
like that.
episode
Like they
1,
kill
bro.
niggas quick. Like
Nigga, yeah. Watch this shit, bro. Episode 1, nigga, off the rip.
They give you a situation. Like, yeah, this nigga is a cool nigga. Damn, that nigga just die. Whoa!
Now I know why our grandparents be glued to the TV. They watching Peak.
Soap operas, not facts. They all watching Peak, nigga. We over here thinking that they watching some bullshit.
They watching Peak. I told my girl, I said, girl, I didn't know you was watching Peak. She's like, what the fuck is that show? I was like, you watch Chicago PD? She's like, yeah. I was like, that's that shit right there, man.
Yeah, married with children. You know what I'm saying?
All my children drugs.
Yeah.
Word. Bold and the young and the reckless. Bold and the beautiful. Stephen A. be on them shits.
Mm-hmm.
That's Peak television right there. Man.
General Hospital. What was it? General Hospital?
Nigga, my grandmother, God bless her soul, nigga. My mother's mother, nigga, she used to watch all her, nigga, General Hospital faithfully, nigga.
My mom used to watch that shit too.
Nigga, I think everybody mom used to watch that shit.
Yeah, that shit graduated to like House and then Love and Hip Hop.
Word, that shit definitely turned to Love and Hip Hop. That shit like a reality show right now.
Yeah. Yep.
They got confession scenes and all that in this shit now, I heard.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Niggas be on there like, yeah, I slapped the bitch.
I don't understand. You never understand. Yeah, niggas never understand. Like, they just getting in fights. Why you don't understand why this person slap you on screen? Do a drink in your face. Now you in confession boot. I really don't understand. Like, why this bitch, like, son, we understand. We watch and we understand. We understand.
We get it. Yo, I seen a thing jumping around. This is taking it to the Powerverse. This nigga Crown Camacho auditioned to be Kane. I was like, that would have been a fucking mistake.
Who the fuck is Crown Camacho?
The nigga Diddy son, Quincy. The nigga that was at the record label with Lou. Nigga that Lou popped.
He tried to be who?
He auditioned to be Kane.
Kane who?
Kanan or Kane?
Kane, nigga, Kane Tejada, Power, Kane.
Oh, Woody Harris character.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh,
That'd been bad.
yeah. I said that would have been awful.
oh.
Imagine that nigga trying to be tough. That's fucked up. That he auditioned for the tough guy and then got the role to be the sucker sidekick and they ended up getting beat
in the
up.
studio. And he got choked out. He got choked
Nigga
out.
say,
with a
yo,
rope.
this role fits you a lot better, Quincy. Here, take this.
Yo, he literally just got choked out. Like,
Bro.
like
Then
that's how he died.
he got his bitch took too. Wasn't Shorty his girl at first?
Yeah, she in the fucking loop.
Uh huh.
Then the nigga got killed.
She was still, but she still messing with him though? At some point.
I think so. I think yeah, like
she like switched sides again, and then that's how he ended up choking him.
Yeah.
Something like that, right?
Yep.
Something with a bitch.
Yeah, something about that.
You just got choked out to death of a bitch.
Choked out to death for real. Damn, son. Peak TV, True Detective, man. You finished True Detective, Drug?
Yeah, man, that show is pretty cool, man. But you know why I like that show? I be liking shows. I realize I be finding the weirdest. Like, I'm a fan of Alaska for some reason.
Alaska is one of them places that's just like the ocean, nigga. A lot of that shit is undiscovered. Like, you can't travel most of it.
Yeah, like I have watched a couple of YouTube videos on like people that lived out there and shit like that. But like, just that living in the cold, like all the way out there in the middle of nowhere, niggas get like no sun for like how long?
I was just about to say that. How long is it dark in Alaska? 6 months.
Niggas get 6 months of dark.
Of darkness, nigga.
Like that shit just
like the sun just don't
nigga,
come
we
up.
know like we know what goes on out here. And it's trillion people in this city. A trillion.
Word.
At nighttime, your mom tell you get your ass in the crib because it goes down sometimes, right?
When them
Maybe
lights come
pretty
on,
much
nigga,
all the time.
You come in.
Right. What the fuck happens in Alaska in the middle of nowhere with like fucking Bigfoot walking around? Like
heavy
the wind
snow.
blows. There's actually a video of what's the nigga name? I think the nigga name is Cootie or something like that. Pootie or something like that. He's like a YouTuber.
Pootie Tang?
He goes to different hoods. He went to the hood of Alaska.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing. But that was actually cool too. Like and I remember when you sent it to me, I instantly watched it. That's how you know, like you know what I'm saying. Like I was always just interested of like the way of life out there, and that was kind of cool seeing like regular niggas kind of exist out there.
Yeah, they come from LA. They come from a lot of them come from like the West Coast.
Right. But nigga, like I said, what I'm pretty sure spooky shit happens out there. Not maybe like regular crime. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about and the show I feel like the show kind of gives that. Like it's mad spooky supernatural kind of shit. Like it's like a zombie walking by, like there's like a ghost walking around killing niggas, like all type of shit. You can't walk deep out into like the fucking water, then you die. Like it's just all type of weird shit like going on. Like
yeah, a lot of folklore out in that motherfucker. A lot of mythical creatures that niggas. Who knows if they exist or not? I heard a lot of it is kind of similar to True Detective. Because it's a native. It's heavy like native population too. Like native Indian, American Indians type shit, natives and shit, natives to this land, and you know what I mean. Just in that spiritual realm, it got a lot of that shit in there to where like motherfuckers hear people calling them ancestors and shit, calling them. Next thing you know, you 50 yards into the snow, nigga, and now you just dead.
into the snow, which is actually the fucking sea.
Yeah,
You just don't even know. You in the middle of the ocean, nigga, on the ice. That shit cracking. You, ah, they screaming, ah, hey, nigga, you dead, my boy, you dead.
Literally,
But like shit like that, like I fuck with. So
the tundra, nigga.
it's kind of like Last of Us a little bit, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you finished it?
Yeah. I
It
hope
was
it could.
cool.
I hope it's another season, because I noticed the other seasons aren't like
Nah,
out
so
there.
it's just one. Every season is a different like location and different
No,
detectives.
man.
Yeah,
No.
it's done. It's over.
No. No.
It's over, bro. That's how it ends.
No, I'm signing I'm making a petition or something. We need Jodie Foster back, man. What? Where they gonna go now?
And
Miami?
she had that fly ass North Face, the little fleece. She was rocking
Where
that
is
shit.
the show gonna be now? In Miami? I don't care about the sun no more, man. They gotta go somewhere else in Alaska now, son. Find a new detective. Like, son killed his pops. Yo, spoiler alert, nigga. Wow, nigga. Yo, that shit crazy. Yo, nah, son, that shit's crazy,
Man,
bro.
clap
Come
that
on,
nigga,
son.
bro.
Nah, bro. All type of shit was going on, bro. Like,
They actually shot this shit in Iceland. Cause they couldn't use Alaska. Like when we talk about, you can't even go there. They had to shoot the shit in Iceland.
right.
Shit crazy, man.
But even there, Iceland. What?
I don't know what the fuck is in Iceland. I can't name you a city.
Right.
Nothing, nigga.
Ain't shit in Iceland, nigga. But ice.
Is it
Honestly, it's
is it
pretty. I
polar
heard it's
bears
pretty
in
nice.
Iceland?
Now I heard it's mad green out there in Iceland though.
Right.
Polar bears are
Well,
not native to Iceland.
oh, okay.
How
Well,
ironic.
that's why they didn't go in Alaska. They used that CGI to put them niggas there. They ain't nobody trying to actually see. You seen they kept seeing the same polar bear, like all them little things. Like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like, they kept seeing son with the Scarface polar bear. Nigga was just walking in the street.
And this shit do look nice as fucking nice, and
Yeah,
that
it's
shit look.
mad. Yeah. It's Greenland. It's actually Greenland that has the snow, right?
I believe so.
So they
Shit, don't get me
CGI'd the
wrong.
whole show.
Hell
None of
yeah.
that was real snow. Like, they just had like a set. See, I don't want to ever see the behind the scenes and shit like that. That shit be throwing me off. Cause niggas was really in grass. Like, just imagine, like, niggas was just really in grass, running around fake snow.
On the set.
Yeah, that's
It take 10 and a
out of
half
here.
hours to get to Iceland
From here? Well, from you?
from here at word. Imagine going on a
Oh, that
plane to
shit
get
mad.
somewhere faster and it's fucking 10 hours later, nigga. Damn, bro, we still on this fucking plane? Yo, y'all seen the plane with the nigga bugging out on the plane that he tried to open up the door? They whooped that nigga ass and duct taped him?
What?
Niggas should have told everybody strap up and kick that nigga. Let him
Bro, it was a nigga sitting next to the
right through the
door.
door.
A nigga sitting next to that emergency exit. Yeah, that shit always trip me out. I ain't gonna lie. I always think about that when I take flights.
I
Cause
never want those seats. I sat by that door one time. I was like, bro,
low
how
key,
the
it's,
fuck
it's
did I
honestly
get
the
here?
best seats. Them shits is
Yo,
mad. It's
it
mad
is.
space. It's
It
mad
is, but
space.
my anxiety, like, I think that was like
Yeah,
one of the times I first flew, to be real with you. It had to be.
they gotta hit you with that little disclaimer too. Hey, you are in the exit row, so in the event that some shit go down, we're gonna need your help, nigga. It's like you gotta sign
That,
a 360 deal on the plane.
yeah, that
Like,
nigga
yo,
say, yo, if this shit open up,
you better grab that shit.
yeah, you
But
better
word, that's what homie. So homie was sitting next
strap
to it.
up, my boy.
He got that spiel at the beginning of the flight, and the nigga next to him would like said he overheard him saying like, "Man, I gotta get out of here," and it started grabbing at the door.
Yo,
Nigga started whooping his ass, bro.
yo, imagine being in line waiting to take a leak, and that shit open up.
or you waiting in line, you in the aisle, you walking past, and you just see a nigga getting his ass beat. Nigga is whooping on this nigga, bro.
Nah, what? How? Walking by on a plane?
On the
Walking
plane,
by
nigga.
seeing a nigga in his ass whipped is that's I don't know. That wouldn't even. That's about as rare as that door opening. Like,
Nah,
'cause
facts.
what plane are you even on? Like a nigga that is just in the aisle, just getting it on. Like, what, what, what plane is this, bro?
Yo, planes is an unspoken
It's a
rule.
soul plane for sure.
Since 9/11, nigga said it's a soul plane for sure. Since 9/11, I think it's an unspoken rule by all passengers that if some shit go down, we teaming up and we fucking this nigga up. Because we cannot leave this up to the flight attendants. They interviewed the nigga that was whooping on them afterward. They was like, yo, I realized, like, yo, if I would have left this up to just to the flight attendants, it could have got bad. So I had to make a move. I'm like, yeah, nigga, I'm pretty sure everybody thinks that. Like, it's usually like an old ass woman, a young girl, or like an old gay guy. None of those are who I want on my team when some shit go down. You right here in this seat, nigga, help me, bro. Grab his hand, I'm gonna grab his other hand, and another nigga to start duffing him.
Oh, come on now.
Real talk, man.
Yeah, you gotta use this. Whew.
Real
That's
talk.
crazy, bro.
And the fucked up part too, it didn't go bad, but now they had to reroute the plane and emergency land and get this nigga arrested. And I'm like, damn, the niggas on that flight must have felt happy that nothing happened, but also pissed because now you in a whole new city. You probably missed your arrangements for wherever you was trying to go. Imagine you going to a wedding or some shit, some important shit, and this nigga want to bug out. Now you missing it, and you gotta explain, yo, you're not gonna believe this, nigga. Like, the nigga got up on the plane and started wilding. We had to make an emergency stop. Your girl gonna be like, oh yeah, nigga, ain't that bitch living in that city? You gotta explain now. You just gotta hope that shit is on the news later, nigga. Like, he said, I fucking told you. See, look, that was me. That was my plane.
You gotta make sure you on the camera. Whatever cameras are on, you gotta make sure you on it, nigga.
Nah, facts. You gotta be like them niggas on the news that just be walking by and fucking with the newscasters and shit. Like, yeah, you see me? Yeah, that's me. I was there.
Sure.
I was there, man.
Yo, niggas really had. Yo, nah, for real though. In Soul Plane, they really had like, like the bars that you hang on the train, like.
Word, the stand
like
up.
with the stand up joint. Niggas had them shits back in the coat where the coat seats was at, gang. Yo,
niggas was standing up.
Niggas had niggas had the swimming pool lockers. Like niggas had to put their shit in the swimming pool lockers with the key.
Low key, Soul Plane is underrated in terms
That
of
shit was
like
ahead of its time. Son.
Yeah, I was gonna say culturally,
time, bro.
Comedy wise, that shit. See, like they went over the top with it, but shit as nuanced as that is like only things. Back to the Vince show is nuanced funny to where you only relate to it if you've seen that before. It's not supposed to be for everybody, but I think people overlook that and just act like it's not creative because it ain't over the top. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I said this about, I forget what we was talking about. Oh, about Mr. and Mrs. Smith. I just don't be knowing what niggas' expectations for content be. You know what I mean? Like, niggas be wanting everything to be Mission Impossible. Or fucking Deliver Us from Eva. You know what I mean? Niggas don't like the in-between nuance good content. Shit crazy, man. Shit crazy, son.
Shit crazy.
I think
crazy.
About to say, I think we did it, man. We could talk about a little bit of sports.
What we got?
Touch some quick sports.
Rex on Rex. What we got?
Osama bin Laden dead.
Osama
bin Laden dead.
Osama bin Laden dead.
What we got?
Osama bin Laden dead.
Twin Towers got hit with a bomb. Osama bin Laden long. There's a stupid ass song. That shit still platinum in the hood, bro. Platinum in the streets. I don't care what they said about you, bro. That shit is a classic. Sports. I mean, we had the All-Star Weekend pass.
All-Star. That shit is trash. Ended. Don't ever have it again. Don't bring it back.
Yeah, that shit.
And then they had it in Indiana. Niggas out there with merms on. Niggas Shaq got merm. Niggas got a. Who is trying to? Niggas trying to pull up in that shit. I'm trying to pull up with that shit on, boy. What
niggas is in Indiana.
You got niggas. Yeah, boy. Imagine if I got it like that. I'm not flying there. You know what I'm saying? So why even have it there? you might as well leave it where, like, the main places, the LA's, the Miami's, New York's, the Vegas, leave it in those. Somebody's gonna find a way to get to those. Like, you even could try it in Dubai. Like, why NBA don't do it in Dubai or some shit? Like,
I always wondered that, like, how do, even when it comes to like Super Bowl, like, how do they pick the cities? Because obviously it's gonna be like income for the city during that time, but like,
well, Adam Silver started some shit where he wanted to kind of, I don't know if it was him specifically, but they wanted to give like each city a chance to experience All-Star Weekend, I guess.
this should say it's like a bidding process, so probably something like that. You know what I mean? If you into it, you get to bid and you submit a proposal to the league outlining the plans for hosting it, including venues, accommodations, transport, politics. Basically, sound like business,
Yeah.
big business.
Yeah, it still got to make sense in my opinion. But how the hell did it end up making sense for niggas had Reggie Miller on his court? Like, I fucked with Reggie Miller. Like, I fucked with Soldier Boy, but Soldier Boy, yo man, niggas like,
Man.
I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. Nigga Draymond was was actually one of the commentators during the All-Star game with
That shit was
Reggie
classic,
Miller
bro.
and all the rest of them. That shit was actually super legendary. That shit was
That,
fire. They
that
need to
nigga,
do that again. But he was
yeah.
flaming him about it. He was like, "Yo, Reggie, we love you, but let's never have All-Star Weekend in Indiana." Everybody was like, "Yep."
Oh.
The girl meme. The little girl that the baby, and she'd be like, "Yep." Yeah.
Word.
Uh-huh.
Indiana is crazy. Like, you can't even get jiggy out there. And shout out to all our Indiana listeners. Yo, I'm from Indiana, son. They go down. You be going
Nah,
down.
son.
All right, we get it, bro. It's hood everywhere, but come on, man.
Yeah. Come on. Everybody know that. Yeah, come on, man.
We
Oh,
not falling for that. We not falling for that.
Yo,
what?
Mars, before we just talking about different regions and cities and shit, tell the pod fans, the Crack Rock Live familiar. Drugs is in the motherfucking building. Now, let me
This thing is insane.
Yo, Mo, what about what you think about why you don't like this? Put the Crack Rock La Familia on, bro.
Oh, about the South?
Why don't you like the South? Word.
All right, so 100 years ago they used to beat niggas out there. So that's a good enough reason not to like it. The sun is out all the time. I don't know how y'all like that shit.
Oh
Yep.
man, that's funny. You're not.
Now
See,
that
it's
shit
funny
really
because
is
it's
crazy
true.
though when you think about
Like,
it.
it's true,
It's
bro.
really crazy.
And that's why I think I mentioned it on here. Like, niggas don't fuck with other people using the N word. Oh, we was talking about Nav before the pod. We was talking about Nav using nigga. He used to say nigga in his songs, and we was like, yo, we don't give a fuck. He can say it. In the South, bro, in Houston, black people do not fuck with that shit. Like, because they used to beat niggas out here, bro.
And
Like,
they still got them people down there for sure somewhere.
oh yeah, you might
People
get
still
called boy.
existing. You might ride past a crib. Yep, you might ride past a
Wait,
crib with the
Houston don't
flag
like when
hanging.
niggas say nigga or
When they don't like when
other races say it?
I honestly think is like some conditioning shit. Because if you don't like for them to say it, honestly, nobody should be saying feel if it's that much affects you. But to gatekeep the word, it's like I get it, but it just seems kind of weird. Something's weird about that to me. Like they don't like for any other race to say nigga, which I
Oh,
understand. But like,
I mean, I think that kind of goes to what Mars was saying earlier.
yeah, I think it's deep rooted. Nigga, I don't like that shit.
Yeah, that's the spooky shit that Mars is speaking about. Yep.
Yeah.
So hey, I can't, I would understand why somebody wouldn't want to even experience that. That's not because
Hey, listen,
I
let
noticed
all
that,
the niggas move to the South. I don't
bro.
care.
Bro,
I'm not going
listen,
there.
yeah, listen. Even Cause listen, it don't matter. Like Houston will be all beautiful, right? And then you'll be as soon as you get on the outskirt, you'll get to some other part of Texas, and then you pull up to a diner, and then you trying to get some food, and they spitting in your food.
Oh, it's like them scenes from the movie where you walk in and they hear the clink, clink, clink through the door,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
you hear the
everybody just
clink.
look at you like,
Yeah,
oh shit.
everybody's staring. Fuck is this nigger?
You just start noticing niggas putting their
It's weird
hands in their
because I've had
pockets.
that happen. I've had that happen in Pennsylvania.
That
Not no,
shit, that shit still exists, bro. Like you could
no, it definitely
still.
does. It does. But Pennsylvania, if people are racist in Pennsylvania, they're real pocket about it. Because I remember I went to this diner late night. It was like 3 a.m. It was a 24-hour diner. And I walked in, and there was no white folks in there. We walked in, and they was all like, "Hey!" Everybody said, "Hey, how you doing?" I was like, "This is racist," but I'm gonna let it rock. Hey, y'all.
All right.
Said I got money in my pocket
It
too.
just feels scary when that happens because I instantly it's like a Atlanta scene in my head. Like instantly, like a Atlanta scene is just playing out in my head, and like I'm in a spooky ass diner. Just some weird shit about to happen.
Yeah, that shit is real in the South. Like I feel Mars 100%. Like I live here obviously, but nigga, when we was driving to New Orleans that weekend, my guy was like, "Yo." Before we even left, my shorty was like, ain't it on the way to New Orleans driving? Ain't it one of them towns where like you not supposed to stop in if you black?" And I jokingly, I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is." Lo and behold, we driving back, nigga, late night. It's like 3 a.m. And my guy, he's like, "Yeah, this is that town where like you ain't supposed to stop here." I'm like, "Yo, this shit is real for real." Like, what the fuck? Niggas still got them towns. They call them sundown towns,
Yes,
nigga.
and it'd be a known thing. Like when you wouldn't really know about it unless it's like a kind of thing. Like when you get out, unless you kind of look it up, obviously. But it'd just be some things you wouldn't really know unless you get there. And it's like you touch down, and you driving through, and you first time, and you pulling up to some shit. You probably Google some shit, find it. You want to get something to eat, and you pulling up. I ain't never been to that shit in your life, nigga. It's just weird energy.
Yeah, it's wild. I guess that's being from the I mean, we from New York, bro. New York is so ahead of everything in terms of like timeline of how just I mean, we see a lot of shit in New York every day. So we take a lot of just historical shit for I don't want to say for granted, but it doesn't affect us cuz I mean, obviously it's racist people in New York, but it's so far past that to where you could tell me that about the South and I know it exists and believe it, but to really know it's still happening in 2024 is just be like so far out of my thought process. Like, yo, I get it, I know, but damn, that shit really like that? Wow, still? Yeah, nigga, America, bro. America, man, this is America.
This is America. I
Don't
be
get me
thinking
living
about
no
that Legion movie. Wasn't that Legion movie? Didn't that shit end in a diner, Moss?
Legion.
It took place in a diner, nigga.
Like it
And
took
then
place like yeah, word, like the whole basically whole movie. Man,
Oh, word.
I fucked with that movie though. That shit was fire, nigga.
that Legion is definitely a classic.
I don't think I seen this.
This nigga never seen it.
You
Oh
never seen
my
Legion?
god.
You sick fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I ain't never
Hey, do
seen
me a
it.
favor. Go watch that and then watch Priest.
I was about to say they got the priest. Is that like the sequel?
I don't think so. Same actor though.
Oh, okay.
It's the same movie essentially.
It's like in that same kind of right. Yep,
I
yep.
thought this was Constantine.
But I fuck with Legion more. Obviously, it's like CGI. It just that shit spooky as hell, nigga. I think Tyrese in that movie.
Yeah, Legion definitely is. Priest is definitely a scary movie. But Priest is actually fucking dope though. I'm not gonna lie.
We'll check it out,
It
man.
is
Check it
hell
out.
yeah. The action, nigga, the action in that shit was crazy, bro. I feel like those type of movies was a little ahead of its time. Like y'all remember League of Extraordinary Gentlemen?
Mm-hmm.
Nah, facts.
Bro, what the fuck was that, bro? What that movie was insane, son.
Definitely was, nigga.
That shit came out in 2003. Damn. These are those movies where it's just like a cast of white people that you've never seen before, but they're all like grade A actors somehow. It's like, yo, goddamn.
I think a lot of them was like UK though. Lucas Black, ain't that son from Tokyo Drift?
He
was
was in
in
a
it?
lot of them joints. He's in Fast and the Furious, Tokyo Drift, the most recent shit, the first Fast and the Furious.
What the fuck was he in Legion? Was he one of the main characters?
That nigga played a nigga named Jeep Hansen, whoever the
I
fuck
feel like
that
he was,
is.
yeah, I think he was one of the main dudes.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that shit out. I'm gonna put that on the list. I started
Oh
that
yeah.
list.
Hey, you got a lot of shit that you could check out, bro. You keep saying you need some shit to watch. I don't know why.
Yeah, I got shit. Chicago
You got a
PD gonna take a lot of
list.
my time now, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, I'll be getting into the moods where even when I'm probably binging something, like depending on how many seasons or whatever it is, like I'll give it a break.
Chicago PD got too many damn seasons. I ain't gonna lie. I seen. I was like,
Yeah,
God
there's
damn,
no
11.
way I'm.
Yeah,
I
11
know,
joints.
bro. I know people that could like they'll do that. Like they'll binge seasons. Like, bro, I would turn into a mummy. Niggas remember Mummies Alive?
That's that shit right there.
Mummies Alive. Yeah, I always used to watch that shit. It used to come on like 5 in the morning, bro. Like, niggas had to wake up early before school, son. And Mummies Alive.
That shit had one
All that
season.
shit was on, nigga. Street Sharks. That shit. Street Shark.
Yo,
Mummies
Street Sharks was
Alive.
fire, bro. Them niggas was fucking niggas up, bro. Brolic that
Yeah,
shark with feet. My niggas had feet and J's on, nigga. This nigga had on Adidas.
Yeah. Beyblade.
Big slam move. Oh man, we did it, fellas. We made it to episode 100, and we got 100 more to go, man. What y'all want to say to the people before we get up out of here, man? Thank y'all. First of all,
Thank
and
y'all for
foremost.
just being real. You know what I'm saying? And showing us love and watching our shit and you know what I'm saying, and fucking with us and
Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie 1752. That nigga was in the live yesterday before you banned us.
Hey, man.
That's a real
the
supporter
homie.
right there.
Yeah, you the homie for real. Yeah,
Never met the nigga. Don't know what he looked like. He's just a true,
even matter.
dedicated supporter.
Don't even matter.
All right. Shout out to you, gang. Shout out to everybody that's been listening to us on this journey. You know what I mean? We gonna be working hard to make sure this shit is just as influential as Kanye to the
Chi-Town signs.
Dun 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 dun. Can you say Chi-Town? What you say, Chi City or Chi-Town?
Chi City. Can you say Chi City?
Can you say Chi City? Dun, 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 dun. Yo, you gotta insert the song right here. Dun 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 dun. Crack, crack,
We gotta end on that one.
Maybe we should
Back in
start
the
again.
80s, baby.
Episode 100.
The
Hey!
podcast.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.